It's a continuous.
Joining us on the program, Focus Live, right here on OGTV, the People's Daily. It's the second phase, the second leg of the program, where we are actually taking a look at yet another yes, topical issue, really, particularly as it is currently going viral on social media. I mean, we're actually looking at politics and fake news on social media, and now there is this allegation that has been leveled against the government of Ogun State. You know, that, cabinet members, even including the deputy governors, would actually go prostrate before the governor to probably seek favor, or when he feels offended by their behaviors. Well, that's actually not true, and we have in the studio with us the essay to the governor on public communication, who is actually going to be buttressing, of course, shedding more light on this. So the government has actually, since this particular information went viral on social media, has debunked it. But yes, we still have the essay on public communication to the Ogun State governor in the studio with us to, come and lay some emphasis on it. We have the Otuba Dari Odufowoko in the studio with us. Glad to have you join us on the program this afternoon.
It's a pleasure.
How did we get here? Probably I should start. I'm sure you yourself don't even know how we got here.
Yeah, well,
I mean, people just cook.
It is the menace our profession will have to deal with for a long time. It's a fake news, misinformation, half-truths, and outright lies are now being dished out as news, are now being served as content by people who ordinarily have no business being in journalism. But social media has become a very, very unfortunate leveler. Once you can afford the phone, and you know how to press it, and you can put data on it, and now providing information to the public. It's unfortunate. You see, the issue of cabinet members, the deputy governor prostrating for the governor, His Excellency, it's just one of the many lies that have been told intentionally against this administration. But like the governor will always say, he's not deterred nor debarred by any of this. He has his eyes set on the goal, and he's not troubled. We should be the one who should be troubled, because the society will continue to suffer in the hands of people who peddle this kind of rumor and information. How did we get there? The first thing you should look at is the video. You see, we have a governor who is always not interested in paying attention, not to talk of pressing charges against these characters. We know where all these are coming from. Politics is here, election is around the corner, and people just want to tell all forms of lies. People who know they are losers, because they will lose. They've always lost. And now the best they think they can do is hide behind some phones and start spreading lies. The video is that of local government chairman years ago, not even this current local government chairman, former, while they were in office. One of them did something bad against the governor. We all know the story of Wale Adedayo and his allegations and the letters they wrote and what they sent out and all that. Admitting that this information we gave out are not true. He admitted. And his colleagues decided, okay, let us take you to the governor to apologize to him. They are Yorubas and we are all Yorubas. We are Omoluabis. And one of the tenets of our being Omoluabis is the fact that we prostrate to greet our elders. It's not only when you beg elders that you prostrate. When I wake up every morning, my mother is still alive, I prostrate to greet her. And when I see any elder, I prostrate. I'm sure I mean, we all do this. Yes. And they felt, governor, this man has wronged you. And they were prostrating, and the governor was, there with them, chastising the person who did wrong and telling the others, please stand up. It shouldn't get to this. We saw the video then, and even now. That's the same video. The same set of people, chairmen then, now former chairmen, that we all know. They are not private, they are not unknown to the public. We know them. Those behind that video know that when we see them, we will know who they are. But you now tag them as cabinet members prostrating for the governor. What's that? What's the intention? The intention is to smear, to mislead, to deceive. That's not communication. Communication inform. It does not be deceived. So they actually set out ab initio to deceive the people. Because if you place a video, an old video that has nothing to do with what you are saying, people that has nothing to do with what you are saying, the chairman of local government, former chairman, are not cabinet members. Ogun people know their cabinet members. They know the people who are appointed by this administration. They know their commissioners. They know their special advisors. So going through that, but the intention is not, it's not meant for people who know. It's actually meant to deceive people who don't know. You put it on the social media, it will go viral all over the world, and people will say, can you imagine, the governor is, they now prostrate to talk to him. It is not true. It's an outright lie. And those behind it themselves know that they are lying. But they failed. If their intention is to mislead the people of Ogun State, they failed. Go to social media. As long as everywhere you see that, you see people coming up to say, this is a lie now. This is Honorable so-so-so. Yeah, he's never a member of the cabinet. He was a chairman of local government. Then you see another person saying, what kind of lie is this? So they failed. And when, I've had to visit one of two broadcast stations to talk about this, it is not because it is important. It is because we want to identify with our people who on their own put a lie to that video. Everywhere you go and see it everywhere. You say, what kind of... Now with this, they exposed themselves that, these things are being done intentionally. You don't want to see the good of this administration. You just want to talk about the bad. They want to talk about bad things, create bad image, create bad impressions, and breed bad blood, because you must be seen to be preparing for an election. We are not disturbed, but we will continue to correct wrong impressions. Right? And back to the topic, what are the effects of this? It robs the society of truthfulness. It robs the society of what we call accurate information. We don't have to lie to pass any. What do you want to say? Do you have any evidence that people prostrate to the governor when they want to talk to him? You don't. Then you drop it and look for something else to say. Is it the truth? If it is not the truth, don't say it. Is it fair to all concerned? If it is not fair to all concerned, why do it? Will it bring goodwill and better friendship? If it will not, don't bother about it. Because when you say these things, you are opening the tap of reoccurrence. One day, somebody is going to use the same gadget, the same platform to smear you. And then that's why we should all join the campaign to say fake news, misinformations, and lies on social media should be discouraged. That's my take on that.
Well, understandably so. I mean, it is said that it is the biggest or the ripe fruit on the tree that actually receives the highest number of stones or sticks and the rest of them, because all eyes are actually on it. But can you also talk to us really about the personality of the governor? I mean, perhaps one or two persons are having wrong impression about who the governor, his personality is. Probably because he looks, handsome, tall.
He's handsome, he's tall.
Yes, and people might just want to conclude that he's arrogant.
He's got good courage exactly. Because he's a very confident person. And let me tell you, people, it's understandable when people look at confident people and say they're arrogant. They are not the same thing. It was the late Chuba Okadibo, former Minister of Information and former Vice Presidential candidate, who said this. And maybe because I've also been a victim of such situation. I held it tight. He said, God knew him. God knew him before making him 6 feet tall. And therefore, he is not going to stoop to satisfy anybody. I don't know if you get it. Shuba Akadibo said, God saw me, God knew me before he made me 6 feet tall. So it will be, I will not bend down because I have to satisfy anybody. That's what I say here. You see, it's not only in physique that the governor is tall. He's tall in achievement. He has come to the state, he has governed the state for 8 years like others before him, and then the difference is obvious. So when you are envious of such a man, I will not begrudge you. It's only that I will expect you to be positively envious. You can envy positively, but I also want to do good things. Don't envy to the point of wanting to destroy. You cannot compare Dapo Abiodun to these people peddling this stupid rumor. Even in look, let's go a bit. You said it, not me. He's handsome. Compare him to these people who want to take his seat. That's one. Two, look at what he has been able to do for Ogun State. History will record him on the right side forever. He has opened Ogun State up for development. Not only has he developed Ogun today, he has prepared the ground for a successful Ogun State of the future. Not of today, look. With the kind of project, his own legacy projects are the type that will engender growth and development of the state. Look at this airport. Look at what he has done with even the MK Abiola Stadium as it used to be. Look at where he has turned it to. Every time now international competitions want to come to Ogun State, go there and see people. Trading activity is always around that place. Not only that, I know now that universities, both within and outside Ogun State, now use that place for events. Recently, Christian University and Christland University hosted a very big fiesta there. I don't know what it is they were doing, but I was there. From morning till night of that day, you will see traders and other people swarming around that place. Taxi drivers were making bricks business. A few days after it, I saw some other people. Those are the kind of things he has done. I just mentioned the airport. I know that people don't want to go to Lagos again to go and board a flight. They want to do it here. People from Oyo State prefer Ogun now. People coming from as far as Osun would rather stop here and board their plane. You can imagine what will happen in future. Then look at the kind of roads is building all over the state, not just in urban areas. I recall, I am from Ijebu-Ode. Some years ago, whenever we are going for our OGTV, our worries are always the roads. The road leading to Ijebu-Ode, the roads within Ijebu-Ode. You know, we are coming with our friends, both from Nigeria and in the diaspora. Friends, business partners, who wants to come and see, then they will be seeing terrible state of road. Go and see what Dapo Abiodun has done to Ijebu-Ode. Now we are very proud of where we are from. I'm also from Remo North. Ode Remo. You know that road? Iperu, Ode, Shakpade Road. It has turned the fortune of the towns around that place around. Turned it around totally. If you go into Ode Remo at night, now you think you are on Allen Avenue. I'm telling you, I dare anybody to say it's not true. Go into Ode Remo, that road. Eatery here, eatery there, clubs here, club there, business outfits, and people walking, playing, staying late into the night to enjoy themselves, to do business and make money and all that. It is because these infrastructures are street lights both ways. Then security, talk about security. The support this government has been giving to security outfits, even local vigilantes and local hunters, is yielding fruit. And that is why it has become obvious that you cannot commit crime in Ogun State. We'll catch you.
And go scot-free. Yeah.
We keep telling you don't come and commit crime. You don't want to hear. We'll catch you. Tell me one criminal incident that has happened in this state that they've not been caught. These things aren't coming. Recently, just today, Afenifere, that is the apex body of the Yoruba nation, gave kudos to Governor Dapo Abiodun. It's in the papers today. They didn't just single him out of all the governors in the southwest. And then, of course, they mentioned the name of the Lagos State governor. Why? Because of their contribution, their support for security, especially in these difficult times. So when you put all this together, I can go on and on. You asked to describe the kind of person. Then let me talk about his person vis-a-vis this unfortunate rumor. I work closely with him. I'm always around him. When you meet His Excellency as a Yoruba man, not only me, I've seen other people try to do it, and you want to go down to, he is quick to hold you and drag you up. I've seen him do that times without number. At least he has done it to me. That's how we are trained. You go, whoever is saying local, whatever, that's your business. That's the way I've also trained my children. When my son sees you today, he will go on all fours. My daughter will kneel. But the governor will try as well. He will quickly, he will shake you and give you a hug. That's the kind of person he is. And he sees you anywhere. Even if you are far away, the governor wants you to know that he's greeting you. And then, how will you now say such a man requires that you prostrate before you talk to him?
Before he forgives.
It does not tally with who he is.
So now, will you actually be pressing charges? I mean, because this is not the first time that such a thing is happening. And
if I am the governor, I will press charges.
So some persons feel that this is becoming too much, and
I saw people on social media calling on the governor to press charges, calling on him to put an end to all these kind of things,
so there
like
cannot be
taking these people to court.
Exactly.
If I am the governor, I'll press charges. If I am to decide for him, I will press charges on his behalf. But I am not the governor, and neither am I to decide for him. And I know my principal that I know. He is the governor. I don't know, maybe when he leaves office, I will see whether he would, in his personal capacity, continue that. But I know that he feels that he is father to all. They have misbehaved, fine. Can we just find a way of telling them this thing you have done is wrong without having to? I know he's that kind of person, but there is a limit to everybody's patience and tolerance and endurance. Those doing this should know that they may be the scapegoat if the limit to his endurance snaps when they do their own. So I will advise them to stop. But I will repeat again, if I am Governor Dapo Abiodun, I'll press charges. I'm speaking in my personal capacity now, not even as his aide. Because you cannot continue to do this to anybody.
Now, sometimes some of these things, they seem or they appear to be deliberate. Somebody just sitting somewhere and saying, I want to smear the image of this person, I want to discredit him and the rest of them. You know. So do you think it's largely because we really do not have social media education, really? I mean, that's why we have things like this.
You see, we have social media education. I used to think we don't too before. But I think people are being mischievous. They are out to mislead people. And people are allowing themselves to be used to mislead people. Many of these things, if they are mistakes, we'll say maybe. And don't forget that under the law, true ignorance is no defense. How much more? These are people who should know. How do you tell me that those who posted that thing do not know the difference between local government chairmen and cabinet members? They do these things intentionally. But the question I want to ask them is that since you've been doing it, how effective has it been to stop the good work God is doing through Dapo Abiodun? If you ask me, I will say it's of no effect. He's still out there building roads, building hospitals, clinics, building schools, touching lives.
You remain undeterred.
He is undeterred. Maybe I am deterred because I'm angry. I am actually angry. But I can tell you that that man, His Excellency the Governor, is undeterred. He's not bothered. I'm being sincere. If it were to be me, I mean, it's not fair enough. He's not even, he says, we are responding because when you call on us, we have to come. Left to him, he will even ask you, what do they stand to gain with this? What are they, what's their intention? Why can't they just do the right thing? He will start preaching and thinking that they will listen. But they,
as we custom, really, what will be your advice, really? I mean, because we have large number of youths today who are actually on social media, you know, and then the elections are around the corner. I mean, people may want to also latch on this to either go viral. I'm not talking about this, but other things like that. I mean, passing.
Similar things.
Yes.
So I would advise our youth to stay clear of such. Because this law guiding the use of social media in Nigeria now is stronger with the passing of some new laws. So don't make yourself a scapegoat. Don't allow people to lead you into trouble. Avoid misinformations, fake news, and outright lies on social media. They are dangerous because you never can tell. A lot of people have been sentenced to prisons in Nigeria, even in Nigeria, for these things. So if you think the man will forgive you, what if he decides not to?
Not to.
Avoid getting into trouble. It's not worth it.
We must thank you so much, Otumba Dare Odufoko, for your time with us this afternoon. Otumba Dare Odufoko is the essay on public communications to the Ogun State Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun. We thank you so much once again. We also thank you for your time with us. Yes, you the viewer, yes, we appreciate you, we value you. That's why we are here every week. And we promise next week we are going to be back again with another edition of the program. I remain Dominic. Enjoy the rest of the week.